Hi everybody, I am going to be doing a video response to AvonleaGrace's favorite names. Now, her favorite names are not all names that she would use. She says that I would use some as middle names, some as first, and some as are just purely guilty pleasure names. So I'm going to keep that in mind as I go through them all. And then she also says to feel free to tell me if you prefer the name as a first, middle, or guilty pleasure. I'm going to start with the ones I find to be completely usable and the ones I really like. First one is Acadia for a girl, and I just think this is really, really cute, and I think it's usable. It's really different. Katie could be the nickname, or Dia could be a nickname. Yeah, I think it's really cute. Next is Adelie, and I would actually have Adelie on my list, but I feel like I sometimes say it odd. Adelie, like I feel like I have to take the time to pronounce it, so, But anyways, it's really cute. And the next one is Cade. Cade is for a boy, and a lot of people like this name right now. And I think it's cute. I wouldn't use it, but I think it's really nice. Cadence is the next one, and I think cadence is cool, and I like that it's a word, but I don't know if I would never consider it really, and I don't know, cadence, it's kind of, I don't know. Cadence is nice. Next is Caspian, and Caspian used to be a favorite of mine. I think Caspian is really handsome, and Caspian is from the Chronicles of Narnia, and that's where I first started to like it as well. I just kind of grew out of it, and it's not something I can exactly picture naming my own child, so that's why I took it off my own list, but I think it's really cool. Next is Eden, and I think Eden is so sweet, so cute, and I think it's completely usable. Next is Etta, and Etta used to be on my favorites list. I just kind of grew out of it, but Etta, I think it could be so cute, and I don't know, it's a very old-fashioned name, but I still like it. Next is Aowen. Aowen is amazing. I have not heard of it before until this name list, but I think it's so pretty. Aowen. I think I'm liking Win names, because she also has another name on here, Winry, and I love it. So both of those names, Aowen and Winry, I actually put them on my favorites list after I heard them on here. Sorry for stealing your names. Oh, they're just so pretty. Gareth is a name that's on her list, and it's on my list too. Gareth is so handsome and strong, and it sounds like a name that would be given to someone who's in charge, just, I don't know, who has leadership or something. Yeah, that's why I like it. Next on her list is Gwendolyn, and I find Gwendolyn very usable, especially because there's the nicknames Gwen or Dolly, or even Lynn, I guess. That's kind of boring for a name so wow as Gwendolyn. It used to be on my favorites list, but I just kind of grew out of it. Next on her list is Jack. Jack is so classy and simple and handsome. It's all around. James, same thing. I would use it as a middle name. Next on her list is Jones, and she said that it's her father's name, her grandfather's name, something like that. It's a name that's dear to her. And Jones used to be on my favorites list as well. I just can't really picture myself using it, so that's why I took it off. Next is Leia, and Leia is a name that's on my list as well. It's from Star Wars, and I think Leia is so pretty. Leia. And I like the spelling too, for Leia. Next is May. May is very cute, short, sweet. I would never think of using it just because it's used so much, but she likes it as a middle name, and I think it's great. One that she didn't mention in her in her set of favorites, but she mentioned later was Miriam. She actually mentioned this in her video for her favorites. Miriam with the nickname Miri or Mira, and I think that's a wonderful idea. Miriam, it was kind of ruined for me by the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, because I think, isn't Mosby's name Miriam or something like that? I don't know. But on a girl, I think it's really cute, and Miri and Mira are even better for the nickname. And Miri and Mira are very, very cute nicknames for it. Next on her list is Owen, and Owen is very popular right now. I would not think of using it, but I think it's an awesome name, awesome option, really. Next on her list is Phoenix for a boy, and I kind of like Phoenix for a girl in a guilty pleasure way, but I think it's more usable for a boy. Yeah, or for a middle name, I think it would be cool. Next is Rohan. The first thing I thought of when I heard Rohan is Lord of the Rings, because my little brother right now is going through a Lord of the Rings phase, and he's literally been watching at least one of the movies every day for the past week or more. So yeah, the first thing I thought of was Rohan, and I think that's really cool. I actually think it's usable. Maybe more for a middle name, but I think it's awesome. Rowan is also a really nice name. It's kind of popular for both boys and girls. I used to like it a lot more for a girl. Now I'm finding it more usable for a boy. I don't really know why, but I think it's a good choice. Sebastian is the 21st name on this list. And I think Sebastian is so cool. Yeah, I just picture this really cool guy having the name Sebastian. I don't know. I like it. Seth is the next name on her list, and Seth is also on my list too, but I don't know if I'd actually use it. Seth it's very handsome, it's simple, it's short, but it's still very cool. Seth. I like it. The last one I have on this list is Wendy. I think Wendy is so adorable. It's kind of dated, but I still really like it. I can picture a really cute girl named Wendy, and I would love to use this. Now I'm going to talk about the names that I think are just kind of alright on her list. There's 14 of them. None of them are bad. They're just alright. First one is Adelaide. A lot of people like the name Adelaide. I'm just not that into it. It's not my style, I guess. I also think of Lemonade when I hear it, so it's not, I don't know, the best association, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of odd in my opinion. But I think it can make a nice name, or just middle or guilty pleasure name. Next is Asuma. And a lot of her names that she has on this list, by the way, are from like video games or movies or their character names. So I'm guessing this is where she got this one from too. Asuma is for a boy, and I don't know, I can't really see it working out that well in North America, I guess. It's interesting though. Next is Auden, and some people really like this, but it reminds me of Audit, and it's not that appealing to me. Next is Casper, and Casper is a really big guilty pleasure of hers, and I understand why. It's got this really cool sound to it, and I like the name Casper as far as a guilty pleasure name, but I don't see it being usable. For a middle name, I don't know if I'd like the name Casper after the movie series, so I don't know. Next on this list is Dean. Dean is just a very simple, plain Jane sort of name. I don't really like it because it reminds me of like a Bob or a Joe. It's just, I don't have anything against Dean. It's just there. Next is Fenris. I think that's how you say it. Fenris. I don't find it that usable right now, but I think it's cool enough for a character or something. Next is Haru. Haru is something I would hear in South America or something, so I think it could work out really cool there. I wouldn't want my name to be Haru, so. Next is Hermione, and I think Hermione is really cool. She got it from Harry Potter, of course, and I don't know if it's usable though, because of that association. What do you guys think? Next is Maze for a boy. Maze is just, I don't know, Maze. It's just okay. Next is Noel, and I don't like Noel. I mean, I like Noel, but I don't like Noel for a boy. I like Joel, and I like Cole, just not Noel. I don't know what it is. The sound of it just does not appeal to me. Next on her list is Odin, and I don't like this name on a person. I think it sounds, I don't know, like something you give to like a god, you know, like Greek god or something, or a dog. Odin. I can't picture a little boy named Odin.